this game is just full packed with game content, and it has, I think it has or two or three DLCs, which are pretty incredible. And when you think about the game itself, like the original one, it just has so many missions, so many mini missions. Like, it's incredible. And when you can put another DLC on that with even more missions, it's just mind blowing. So you're this guy called Nico Bellic, which has come from Europe to Liberty City, which is kind of like a replica of New York. It reminds you a lot of New York. Here you can just mess around. You can either mess around or do missions. The missions are usually involving drug transportation and gangster stuff. And the game is quite violent, you know. It's 18. Says it has violence, bad language, drugs. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Another game that I would like you to see is this one, Rage, which is a pretty new one too, which is from ID and Bethesda. Bethesda is one of the games that created Skyrim, The Elder Scrolls. This game is very, very similar to Fallout, I think, at least. It is, of course, the same company that made Fallout. It just says on the back, one big, crazy, awesome shooter from IGN. And I guess this is the future. Yes, this is the future, and you are the last of the what were they called? You're not the last of the humans, but you're last of one of the kind of warriors of humans. And well, you get involved in like mini missions. You're supposed to find missing people in the beginning and all that stuff. Like, do small stuff, not big stuff. And I guess over time you start figuring out who you are and what has happened to the future and how you can fix it. Because you go to like places where humans have mutated, like into mutation freaks, like, which are pretty cool to fight, but it's a pretty good game though. It has 3 discs, I think, which is insane. And it offers you to transfer it to your Xbox, so that, like, but that you have to sacrifice 20 gigabytes for that, which is just terrifying. Who would have that much on their Xbox? I don't know why, but yeah, that game. And of course, we cannot forget Skyrim, The Elder Scrolls, which is also made by so addicted to it. I cannot live without this game. Now this game is just it's just perfect. 6 out of 6, 5 out of 5, 6 out of 6. It just gets the best ratings, and I just love the other games too, like Oblivion. Oblivion is probably the best game, like besides this game. I actually think Skyrim is better than Oblivion. Not just graphics wise, but I think also story wise. I like the story better in Skyrim than in Oblivion. Maybe because I'm Norwegian and I can relate to this place. Yeah. Well, well, there's so many Nords and stuff like that in this game, which is kind of like Norwegian, so that's what I think is kind of funny. I just can't get over how good this game is. Completely amazing. This game I can't recommend anymore. I'm just gonna say you have to get it. I've been playing it on the PC and Xbox, but I don't know which one to say it's better on. But if you have an Xbox, I would recommend getting it on the Xbox. Or if you have a PS3, of course you can get it on the PS3. So and now to my Lego collection. This collection, I just thought I'd buy it for my brothers. This game though, Lego Rock Band, I usually play for myself because they have awesome songs on them. I usually play like Blink 182 and Carl Douglas in Kung Fu Fighting, Counting Crows, Europe, Jackson 5, pretty good music, Ghostbusters. And this game I bought especially for my brother because he loves Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah. I hope you've seen all the movies, so I hope you know what they're about. But I wouldn't actually say these games are half bad because they have multiplayer in them, and it's always fun to play with other friends. So yeah. Oops. This game, LA Noire, is a really good game if you're into crime games. Crime scene. You play as each character and moving him scene by scene. Because this game has so many scenes, it would be a pain to make all of them. But I love this game, and it's always fun to investigate and get promoted. So yeah, I recommend this game pretty highly too. Sorry. This game, Red Dead Redemption, is, I guess it's not that far from the Great Depression. No, wait, it's not the Great Depression. It's 1911. The Wild West is dying. You are John Marston, a farmer, family man that has been threatened by, who was it? Gangs of criminals he once called friends, yeah. And you have to, well, get revenge on these people. And the missions in this game are just amazing. This is like it's like a Wild West GTA. It's an amazing game, and I recommend this too. Now, this game is the last game, and I got this pretty recently, and I love it so far. I've completed it. Lord of the Rings, War in the North, which is a whole new story to the Lord of the Rings. It's at the same timeline as the original story, like of Frodo and the Fellowship as they move to Mordor to destroy the ring. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and I loved the trailer when I first saw it, so I just had to get this game. I just love these RPG games, and I love that you have the three options of being a man, an elf, or a dwarf. I chose the man as the first option, but you can always switch.